What is up, my royal family? It is your girl, the Millionaires, and we are back in the palace. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make these beautiful designer decorative books. Before we get into it, I would like to say to my loyal royal kings and queens, welcome back, baby. To our new heirs, welcome to the palace. Now, I'm not gonna go on and on about it. Let's just get into it. The first thing you'll need to do is find your design. I went online and typed in a few different names of different designers. I looked through some. Well, I looked through many. Once I found some that were interesting, I went to Google Documents, copied and pasted them. I resized them as I needed and simply printed them out. Now we'll need some books from Dollar Tree, Goodwill, or just your in-home finds. All we need to do to prepare our books is simply remove the covers. I got these books from Dollar Tree, and I did intentionally get them plain colors, light colors, because I didn't want to have to alter them too much. This dictionary was an in-home find. What I'm going to do is spray some silver metallic spray paint only on the outside. Now, I want it to remain functional, so I'm going to protect the pages before I spray it. Here you'll see Queen Kira and I wrapping the pages in saran wrap. When you're using spray paint, make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. What I'm going to do is take a little acrylic paint to cover the title of the book, because this is where I'll be placing my designer labels. I want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. When you're painting, do allow drying time in between coats, because you don't want your books to get soaked because they're going to look wet. And also, I did not glue any of my books closed, because the way that the world is going, if stuff hits the fan, we need to be able to still be entertained. We need to still be able to expand our mind. We can read. There will be something else for us to do other than depend on electronics and technology. Now that we've given our books sufficient time to dry, this is what they should look like. Now we're going to remove the saran wrap from our dictionary to see how our pages came out. And voila, we just got a little on the edges, like right at the corners, but it's still functional. Since I already have this book in front of me, I'll start with this one. These are the supplies you're going to need for all three designs. All we'll need is some self-adhesive pearls and my trusty hot glue gun. Since I'm only adding pearls to the spine of the book, what I'm doing here is measuring, eyeballing the amount of rows that it's going to take to cover the spine, and then I'm going to cut off what I need. Using my hot glue gun, I'm just going to attach the pearls, even though they're adhesive, to the back of the book. For design number 2, I created my own designer label. After all, I am the Millionaires, and this is my palace. You hear me? Now y'all know I'm not good with measuring, so what I did was fold my label across the book to ensure that it would be placed correctly, and then I'm going to sharpen my crease before I make my cut. Now I'm just going to take a little Mod Podge that I mixed with a little bit of water and adhere my label to the book. I'm using saran wrap to adhere my label to the book because I don't want to leave any fingerprints behind. For design number 3, we're going to follow the same steps. Measure, cut, and glue. Simple. If you've learned anything from this video, hit that like button, drop me a comment, and remember, sharing is caring. So tell a friend to tell a friend. You hear me? Now it's time to add some bling. Here you'll see I'm adding gold acrylic paint as an accent to a couple of my books. When it dried, I realized that it came out very faint. It wasn't coating as good as the white acrylic paint did. So at the end, you'll see the alterations that I made. And I was pleased with that outcome rather than this one. In this frame, you can see where the white is showing through the gold metallic paint. This was one of the reasons why I chose to alter my design. And aside from that, I'm a glitz and glam girl, and this was not cutting it. So here's the finished product. What I did to alter the Versace book was painted the entire spine gold, and I also added some gold pearl adhesive from Dollar Tree, as well as on the $ on the Millionaire's book. Off camera, I also created a Chanel and Prada book as well. As part of my decor, I added these beautiful diamond salt and pepper shakers that I purchased from Home Goods around 3 or 4 years ago. And believe it or not, this elephant has been in the family for about 10 years. As declared in John 19:30, it is finished. Now, I want to thank you all for watching and remind you to always live life without limits. Because at this point, the only way to go now is up. Peace.